My name is Greydan Overweg, and I lead at EC Class High School. Yeah, a Young Life leader, there's just so much that goes into it. So we do a lot of stuff. We do what we call club, and that's a weekly event where we get all our kids together and we have a bunch of fun. We sing songs, we play games, we just have a bunch of fun. And then after the end of the night, we bring them a little bit about who Jesus is, and we present them a message about the gospel, about Jesus' life, and we kind of go through the semester kind of exploring who Jesus is. And so that's kind of the main responsibility of a Young Life leader, is to pour into these high school kids, to reach out to kids who might not be in the church, kids who probably wouldn't just attend a youth group or a Sunday church gathering. The goal of Young Life is really to reach the kids who are the furthest away. Yeah, being a leader to me has been so many things. I was really inspired by my Young Life leader growing up. He played a huge role in my life, whether that was in middle school wildlife and the first day we met, up to now we're best friends. Like, I go home and he's one of the only guys I hang out with. He's just been this awesome light in my life, and high school was not the easiest time, and to come alongside of me and to support me the way he has been like really life-changing. And so I knew that when I got to school here, I no doubt in my brain that I was gonna go into Young Life and try to impact high schoolers in the way that he impacted me. So that's my hope. My hope as a Young Life leader is to share the light of Christ with high school kids, to be the person that Jonah was in my life, my Young Life leader. I want to be that for high school kids in this area. One of my kids named Tim, he is a funny kid. First time he came to the club, he's super quiet. He is very much an introvert. He's a gamer. He's a hard egg to crack, and we try to talk to him. Me and my co-leaders, we try to talk to him and try to get him to hang out with us and do things with us, and just tell us about even his day at school. And he would give us maybe one-liners, and he was a hard kid to really communicate with. And now this last summer I got to bring him to camp, and that was an amazing experience. I saw Tim grow so much, just socially and spiritually, and to see his curiosity about the gospel that came out at camp, to see his social life just bloom at camp, and to be around people like him, and to be around all these high schoolers from all these different states. And now this semester and these last few semesters, Tim has been he's always at stuff. He's consistent with our club. He'll be the one to ask me the questions first. He'll ask me about my day. He's genuinely curious about what's happening in the lives of our leaders and in my life. And instead of being the kid who I had to pry answers out of, he is the kid who asks me about how I'm doing. And when I ask him about his day at school, it's not, oh, it was good. He tells me about his day. And just the relational aspect of Young Life and what that has brought out in Tim has been just so cool to see and to be a part of for the last couple years in his life. Yeah, for future leaders, I would say the biggest thing is to be in the Word. It's an easy thing to do, and it's probably seems like a pretty lame piece of advice, just because there's so much that happens with Young Life. There's so many moving parts. There's so many just parts of this ministry that you'd think I should be focusing on those things. But if you're not in the Word, and if you're not growing in your own walk with Christ, and just reminding yourself every day about why you're doing what you're doing, and in the hope that you have in the cross and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, you're gonna burn out really fast, because this ministry expects a lot, because it knows that when you give a lot, there's going to be a huge return. And so you need to be in the Word. You need to be focused on Christ every day. You need to be in the local body. You need to just be pouring into your own personal relationship with Jesus, more so even than you're pouring into these kids, because if not, you're gonna burn out, and it's gonna get really hard to continue in this ministry. And so you need to have your foundation really solid, and if so, you're going to find a lot of joy through this ministry, and you're going to see how the Lord uses this ministry to grow, the kids in it, but also you as a person, and deepen your relationship with Jesus too. 1 Thessalonians 2, verse 8, it says, "Because we loved you so much, we were delighted to share with you not only the gospel of God, but our lives as well." And I think when you look at Younglife and what it tries to do as a ministry, it is relational ministry. It is ministry that is incarnational, where we try to portray Jesus Christ as real as we can in our lives. And so because we love Jesus and because we love these kids, it's so easy to share the Word of God and to share the story of Jesus Christ with these kids, because we know that the most loving thing we can do for those we love is to share the good news of Jesus Christ. And it has been so cool and so rewarding to not only share the gospel, but just to do life alongside of them has been so rewarding and such a blessing in my life. And I hope that through that, it's a blessing in their life, and they see that we love them because Christ first loved us.